Alright guys, welcome back to Junkyard Rock Stories and welcome back to the new Metal Geo-Detective episode. In this one we have a new Megadeth video, Megadeth, I don't care, to inspect. So what are we doing here? Here we are trying to find the exact locations of where these videos were filmed. In the previous episode we did the same for the new Ice 9 Kills track, the left track, and we found the location. And now this was a new challenge for us, for me, for you. So this one, Megadeth, it's a new song. It's a second single from the upcoming album, the last Megadeth album. And it was very interesting and a little bit tricky to find, but I did it in the end. So if you like this type of content, please be sure to like and to subscribe. If you're new here, go check out the other videos, go check the Junkyard Rock Stories website, or if you're, an old Junkyard fan and follower, you know what are we going to do here. So, first of all, of course, when you start doing something like this, you need to watch the whole video, of course, I mean, it's obvious, and I did that. And I'm not gonna play the whole video here, I'm gonna play some of it, and I'm gonna do it without the music because of the copyright. So, first thing I'm gonna explain you how I started and how I did it, the whole process. But before that, I gotta tell you that this video has several scenes, of course. There's a scene of the band playing, there's a scene of some party, like some girls dancing, there's some, drinking and so. But there are two distinctive scenes. This is what we're looking for here. The distinctive scenes that we can actually locate on Google Maps. So the majority of this video is located in some skate parks, and you can see here, with some skaters doing what they do best. And after watching this video, I saw that we actually have two places. We have two skate parks, because if you go a little bit further, you can see that was the first one, but now you can see the second one, and they're definitely not the same. So in this Metal Geo-Detective challenge, we need to find two obviously different locations. So, as I said, I took some screenshots, and I have these screenshots here. So, the first one was something like this. We had Dave Mustaine coming out of some tunnel, and then I took some screenshots of the actual spot, as you already saw in the video I played you here. So this is how are we going to do it. And first thing I did here was, I was looking for something distinctive in these pictures. Some, structures, some, buildings, trees, rocks, something like that. Something that is distinctive in comparison to what we see. Or in this case, some graffitis and stuff like that. But it wasn't that easy, to be honest. I was struggling with that. And then I did something that probably is not worth doing, and that's a Google image reverse search or reverse image search on Google. I took these screenshots and I tried to find it that way. So, for example, we have this one. This one was, I think, the first one I tried, because it's very distinctive. We can see here the entrance where Dave Mustaine was entering this skate park, and we can see some walls and a lot of graffitis. But to be honest, I didn't have success with this, because a lot of these places looked familiar, but that was not it. Like, I couldn't locate it. I couldn't locate even the second skate park, like this one here. Or I wasn't just paying attention, I don't know. But I didn't have any success. And since I'm not a skater, of course, I didn't know what to look for, if you know what I mean. And of course, I gotta say this, some of you guys may already know where this is. Maybe you were there, maybe you were the part of the filming crew, maybe you're a skater, so you can recognize this immediately because you're a skater. I'm not. But this is for the people that don't know, and that people that want to, have fun and join me on this journey. So the next thing I did, I actually made a huge mistake. I went, this is something that you shouldn't do. You should never do this. I went to ChatGPT and I asked him for some tips. I told him or it that I'm doing a challenge to find some location in some video involving, that has like scenes from some skate parks. And he started telling me, yeah, the skate parks, you should look for graffitis, the concrete, this or that. But I don't have a clue about concrete and stuff. I really don't have that knowledge. And then he asked me something like, if you upload me a picture, I can help you. And I was a little bit, desperate because I couldn't find anything by reverse image search. And I did it. I uploaded one of these pictures and he started telling me stuff. He said, yeah, this looks cool. I can read the graffitis, and this is obviously a place with. It's in Eastern Europe. Eastern Europe, he said. Probably Prague, Warsaw, Budapest, maybe even Berlin. That was really a huge mistake that I made, and I just, because I couldn't find anything, I took that for granted, and I started looking for DIY skate parks in Prague, for example. And then I got all these, skate parks here, a lot of them, and I just went full force and I checked every single one of them one by one, and to be honest, I didn't find anything. And also I checked the Megadeth tour, because if you go and check out the tour, you can see where they have been. So the last concert was in Glasgow in October, but if you go down here, you can find Krakow, which is Eastern Europe, Prague, which he told me actually 90% it's in Krakow. There's Budapest, I think there's even Berlin, or no, there is no Berlin, there's Düsseldorf and Stuttgart, which is not East Germany, but Berlin is, and Berlin is here. So, and that was the second mistake. You should never do these searches and these challenges with Google, with this ChatGPT, man. Just rely on yourself. So I couldn't find anything, and I was like, what is this? Oh, meet and greet, cool. Rely on yourself, guys. So I said, okay, I cannot find it in Prague, I cannot find it in Budapest, or in Krakow, or in Warsaw, not even with images, because they all look the same, but they're not the same. So it was my first day of this, trying to do this, of the challenge, and then I started again. And that's why when I decided to look for some other clues like, what are these people wearing, what are they doing? Are there any other significant things here? Like something else, anything else. And there was this, like, I'll show you with the screenshot here, like this thing here. I tried to locate and do reverse image search for this, what is this, billboard here, but I couldn't find anything. And then there was this scene where they are drinking some beers here in the middle. I mean, I suppose it's beers. This, I tried to locate these bottles, but I couldn't. And then later on in the video, there was a screenshot of another bottle, and this is the one that made a breakthrough for me. This white one, as you can see here. But the problem with this video was that all these scenes with these skaters are done in such a retro way, like old school retro kind of thing, and they're very blurry. They resemble like 90s era skating and stuff like that, and the whole video is like that, young kids, they don't care, they just go and skate and have fun. I think that's the point of the song. I'm not gonna go into that, because if you're a Megadeth fan, please write me in the comments if I'm wrong. And then I decided to do a reverse image search for this beer, which I had here. I cut it, and here you go. This is the beer. I mean, supposedly beer, man. It looks like some, fluid, something here. This can, because you can clearly see here that it says Ultra, and there's M, and there's some other letters. And after a little bit of search here, pictures, images, and stuff, I added something like Ultra here, and that's when it all clicked, and I got this beer. It's a Michelob Ultra, a can, Michelob or Michelob, I don't know, Ultra can. Newfoundland Labrador Liquor Corporation, whatever this is, really important. But this is an American beer. This is not a Czech beer. Because I checked that too. I was checking out these, these previous bottles, the ones that I show you. I thought it's Staropramen, but it was not. And I was thinking about this beer. It's clearly not Czech beer. It's American. So I started, Googling, is there a Michelob beer in Prague, in Czech Republic? And the AI said here, no, it's highly unlikely that you are going to buy this beer in Prague. So that was a breakthrough. So we are not in Eastern Europe, we are in America, because, these people, they could have bring this beer. Dave Mustaine could have, bring this beer from America to Prague, but why? Why would he do it, So the next thing was to locate where in America. Then I started, searching through this, which I did a lot, like these names, director's name, producer name, makeup artist, this, that. Also, the band's names. I went to all of their, social media platforms like Instagram, Megadeth Instagram, Dave Mustaine's Instagram, to try and find some, posts from there that says, hey, we were filming this video there, because that's the easiest way to locate a video. And of course I did a Google search. That was probably the first thing I did. I was Googling, hey, where is this video I don't care filmed? And you couldn't find anything because it's a new video. It came out on Friday. Today's 17th of November, so Friday, today is Monday. So Friday was, when was the Friday? 14th of November, right? It's pretty new. And then I saw these skaters here. So these are the real skaters. Joe Postelman, Christian Brewer, Austin Green. And this is when I made a first breakthrough. So look at this. Joe Postelman from Tennessee, USA. Tennessee. And then I did that for all of these guys here. And not all of them, but majority of them were from Tennessee, man. And then I asked myself, hey, where is Dave Mustaine actually living? Is he living in LA, or is he living in San Francisco, or where? And the Google search told me he lives in both Italy and Tennessee, man. Nashville, Tennessee. There it is. This is how I, found the location of the possible location of these skate parks. And then, because I needed to narrow that down, so I started in Prague, Czech Republic, and then I even added this picture. Look, this picture is very cool, or screenshot. I added it I tried to Google search it, and I didn't find it because it was too dark, But it was an interesting picture, to be honest. See here, yeah, this one. It's an interesting picture because I tried to locate this. What is this? Like this ramp? Let's say ramp. And then I found another clue, just to confirm that I'm in Tennessee. Look at this. This electric scooter here. This electric scooter is something I needed to check out too. And I went to Google and said, so give me electric scooters in Nashville. And he gave me a bunch of pictures. Just check this one here. It's green and it has this, white, like going like this, and then horizontal white. And if we go to the picture, green, white, horizontal white. That's the scooter, man. That's another confirmation that this was in Nashville. But I tried this scooter in Prague too, and I got a similar one. So the Prague and Nashville, they both have similar scooters, man. So now I was sure that's it. I'm in Nashville, man. Dave, skaters, and the scooter, everything in Nashville. That's when I googled this, DIY skate parks in Nashville, because it was obvious, man. And the first one here, the Two Rivers Skate Park, was the one that caught my attention. Let's go to, not the images, let's go to videos. And I got a lot of videos, and I started searching through these videos to see where the hell am I. And the first one I got was this Two Rivers Skate Park, with some guy explaining a lot about this skate park. And now, we have a location, possible location. Now it's only for us to go and check out if they match. And then I started check it out. Do you think this could be this? See? Check it out. Or let's just do it with some screenshots here. So here's a screenshot from the video. Let's start from this one. This is what is this guy showing. And this is the one that I really wanted to check out. See? This is this, I don't know what is it called. I'm not a skater, but it looks like this blue graffiti is the same here, the blue graffiti. And we have a heart here, if you can see. And above the heart, there's some black stuff. Here, black stuff, heart, blue graffiti. And if you go further with my screenshots from this first video, you can see it here even better, man. Look, blue graffiti, blue graffiti. Is that the same? Check this out. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 5, circles here at the end. Here it is. Here it's in the video, yeah. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 circles in the end. So this is it, guys. But I went further, of course. I wanted to check this out even more. Like on this picture, look at this. Yeah, that's the same. That's also from the I Don't Care video. Then we have this one, also from the video. I don't know if you can see this, but let's compare. This is another angle. So here on the left is that big ramp with the heart and everything. And if I add more of these screenshots here, this is the other part. So the other part of the skate park. You can see. Can you see this face here? Face, nose, and here the mouth, right? And if you go to this guy's video and zoom in, you can see the same face. So that was it, guys. We located the Two Rivers Skate Park. Let's just watch a little bit more. This guy, explained it really thoroughly. And then he also showed, look, this is the place where they were skating in the real video. I mean, here, this part. So the skate park number 2 is located. He even showed, this ramp that was on fire. Here. The ramp that was on fire. They were lighting this up in the video. And so we found it, the Two Rivers Skate Park. And the last thing was to just go there and find it on Google Maps. So let's just go to Google Maps, type in these coordinates, and here we are. We are in the Two Rivers Skate Park, and here it is. You can double check. Here's this big thing, because if you remember from this video from Steve Hill on YouTube, the park has like 2 skate rings or whatever they are. Check it out. Let's go 3D. There's the big one with the heart in it, and that's the spot, guys. Let's try it from another angle. Yeah, that's definitely it. So we located it, and it's in Nashville, Tennessee, USA. Ladies and gentlemen, check it out. That's Nashville, right? Let's turn off 3D. Nashville, it's here. So we found the second one. We found the second location. Two Rivers Skate Park in Nashville. There's the address. But what about the first one? What the hell are we going to do with the first one? The first one was really hard to find. I also did it with some DIY skate parks in Nashville videos, and I started researching all of these videos, and I have them here. Then I got this CVC Ditch Park in Nashville. And okay, it's not this one. This one could actually be the first one, but the second one, check it out. That's the same tunnel where Dave Mustaine came in. So this is kind of, I found it. And ditch, that's an important word here. When I was doing this stupid chat GPT, help, he told me something about ditches. Ditch. It's a ditch. Okay. I googled that too. And that's how I found it. But this thing was possibly, this thing was very hard to find. But if you continue with this video, you're going to see it. Or better, if you continue with this video was very helpful. For this guy called Sam Tabor. So what he basically said here is that it was a hidden spot. This is a hidden spot. It's hard to find. He needed to go through some bushes here, brambles and whatever, to find it. But he eventually found it. And it was the same thing. See? That's the place where they wrote Megadeth in the end. Megadeth, which was very cool in the video itself. And this is this wall here, this wall. So we found it, and now it was time for me to locate it. And then I went searching through these comments here. I went also to Reddit, and everywhere I looked, people were just, they were just asking like, where is this? Where the hell is this? Nobody knew. There's another video. This is some kick turn party. Great video. Some guys are talking about this ditch skate park here. Here it is. And they couldn't tell me the exact location. But judging by these comments, I understood that this park is also in Nashville, behind some Home Depot, right? There's a short here also. See, is that behind Home Depot? And he answers, yes, it's behind a Home Depot. So Home Depot, man. Home Depot was the word here. So the next thing for me was to Google it. CVC skate park behind Home Depot, CVC Ditch, Madison, because this is in Madison, because I checked. Actually, Home Depot is in part of Nashville that is called Madison. And everywhere I looked was, where is this place? It's behind Home Depot. But where the hell is this Home Depot? So this is our first one, 2 skate parks. And Home Depot, if you go, here it is, Home Depot in Madison, Nashville is here. But it was impossible to find the exact location of this ditch, because it's small, then it's hidden, then it's not like documented by Google car or Google satellite. You cannot put a pin here because it's definitely not in Home Depot. It's behind the Home Depot. So behind would be here on the west side. And I found some comments on the internet saying it's behind Home Depot, and if you go to rail tracks, and here are the rail tracks, if you can see here, and then there's a parking lot. There's a lot of parking lots here. It's behind Home Depot, at the end of the parking lot, near the rail tracks, and I just couldn't find it, guys. But I'm assuming, I have 2 assumptions. Then I asked ChatGPT again, can you find me this location? And he told me here. He told me here's a Home Depot, so here, and it's a ditch, and it's like you need to see a wall. It's hidden in the forest, because we saw this guy going into the forest first. So ChatGPT told me here, but I didn't think so, because it's ChatGPT and he makes a lot of mistakes. And my opinion is that it's here. See, Home Depot. Then we have this parking lot, and we have this thing here. Look at this thing. Look, it looks like a ditch, right? Check out from this size. See here? And you can basically go there, and there's a wall, because if we go back here, we remember a wall, right? Here's Dave entering. By the way, I didn't even say this. I like the song, man. It's pure like punk metal attack, great solos. Dave is singing very good. I like his voice, I like his interpretation of the song, and I'm sorry I forgot that. But let's go back to the ditch. See, there's this wall, some kind of a wall here. So maybe, just maybe, this is it. Like this wall here of this building. See, and it's a ditch. You can see it's not, filmed correctly from the satellite, but you can see there it's something there. And of course it is a possibility that it's going to be this location. But the rail tracks too. Another thing, there's this video here, Kick Turn Party. These guys were talking about this ditch. They mentioned that there is something like, so these guys, they were talking about these skate parks here, and they said that there's a wall that they built to reduce noise. For what noise? I mean, to build a wall to reduce noise, you do this on a highway, but there isn't any highway here except this one, maybe. I don't know. 65. I guess that's a highway. I'm not from USA. I don't know exactly. But you can also make a wall to protect the noise pollution from trains if these rail trucks are in heavy usage. So yeah. Anyway, it's either here or there. Here is our Home Depot, and now, guys, we have both locations, and both locations are in Nashville. The first one here near the Home Depot in Madison, and the first one was Two Rivers Skate Park somewhere here. Or even better, we can do directions. So this is our first, or the second one, the Two Rivers Skate Park, and this is the first one, Home Depot, and somewhere behind it. And what is it saying here? It's 15 minutes drive from one place to another, but we are in Nashville. So we found it, guys. Case closed, but not exactly. Now, if you are from Nashville, or if you're a skater, or if you were here at some point of your life, whatever, please write me down in the comments, where is this? Am I right? Am I right to assume that this ditch is here? Or if it's not, please take a screenshot of the map and show me in the comments, or send me on Facebook or Twitter, wherever you want to communicate with Junkyard Rock Stories. You can find all the links down in the video description. Please tell me, and that's it. And also, guys, give me some more challenges if you want. Give me some other videos, give me some pictures, videos, old ones, new ones, and ask me, hey, can you find the location of this video or that video? Because I like to do these things. Honestly, I enjoy doing this, and if you like this content, please be sure to like, subscribe, share, or leave a comment. Let's talk about it. I already asked you to tell me where the hell this is, this place, the first one. So, thank you for today, guys. Enjoy, and see you next time. Ciao, ciao.